What's going on, guys? Today I thought I'd start a new series. I found a few of my old gaming magazines, so I thought I'd go through one per episode. Obviously it takes a bit longer, it might go into two. But yeah, so starting off is sadly the oldest one I've got. It's the official PlayStation magazine for PS1, and this came out in 2001. £5 in 2001, I mean, £5 now is a bit, but Jesus, it's fucking made of money back then. It's exclusive review and a playable demo. Yeah, that's it, and on the back, it's an advert for Samara careers. It looks like it's a Stanley Parable. Obviously the magazine's showing its wear and tear now. Well, yeah, go for it. A Gran Turismo 3. We'd like to apologise for using this photograph to promote GT3. It's no way in there good enough. It's funny. Yeah, because the PS2 had just come out, so this we're still talking about the PS1 games, but the PS2 was out. So we'll have a little flick through. This is what we're going to look at, if you're interested. So I'm going to do it. It's in 10 minutes, so if it goes over, it goes over. But yeah, look at that old phone in green screen, even before it became coloured. Just talking about thoughts and stuff, like send them through. Just a little bit of contents. First, siphon filter free. This bad boy, I remember playing this bad boy, it was ace. Back in the day the graphics were ace, and now look at it, it's blocky. But it was really good, that. Next is FIFA. Yep, kids, once upon a time FIFA actually looked like that, and to believe it or not, it was cutting edge graphics. And what FIFA was this? Does it say anywhere? I can't see it anywhere. But if it was, I'm sure FIFA 2001 was a scratched disc and you could smell the grass. I'm sure it was that one. Let's move over a bit, it's less glare. Tony's Fair Tear Up. So this was when Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 was coming out, when it was just in the prime. And these graphics were fantastic in the day. It was totally, the game didn't look that good, but we all hoped it did. Look at it now, it's a blocky mess. But in a day, was kind of praying video games would look like that. Same as that old Tomb Raider picture. It was like, oh, game should look like that. A Digimon game. Kick the Hobbit. Before Lord of the Rings came out, I remember seeing this picture when I showed it to my dad. I said, oh, those look scary. And he said, oh, they're what are called orcs from Lord of the Rings. And I was like, I've never seen that. And it came out in the cinema. So yeah, the game must have come out. On the game chart in September 2001, there's Digimon, Simpsons Wrestling, World's Scariest Police Chases, which is in this magazine. I always wanted it. Matt Hoffman, Formula 1, 2001, Alone in the Dark, Tomb Raider, Medal of Honor, this ISS Pro Evolution 2, and Driver 2. Fucking amazing game. This one, and for all the kids who don't know, this was Pro Evo. Well, obviously it says Pro Evolution, but it was, I think it was called International Soccer something. Yeah. Some more beautiful visuals. My cat's about to jump up, she ain't going to scare me this time. Some X-Men coverage if you're interested. Wolverine. Some graphics. I mean, it's pretty all standard magazine stuff. I was not really into this, I'll show you it in case any of you are. A Cartoon Network or Toon Network. Spider-Man 2. If you never played this, then you don't to know the first great open world action game. It was astonishing. Fucking amazing game that. On PS1. 3D, everything. Great. It was before, things don't get mixed up here with the Spider-Man 2 on Xbox, as it wasn't that. That was Spider-Man 2 for the, what's it called, films. This was the second Spider-Man game for the PlayStation. It was really good. Weakest Link, and my friend had this, I remember playing it, and the graphics looked awesome back in the day. See, I'm doing it in 4K, so hopefully some of it comes out okay. Yeah, pretty cool. We're at 5 minutes, so the video might have to be 2 parts, I'm not sure. Worms World Party, remembers this? Worms never changed, does it? Great though. There's another advertisement for Umbro. Right, reviews. Italian Job is up first. Do you remember playing this? I remember. It was hard as shit. I bet it's easy now, but I remember it. The cars felt dead heavy and realistic. And fantastic graphics for PS1. If you look at it, it's now. I remember thinking of it in the day, but you know, look at it now. It looks like, if you squint your eyes, a PS2 game almost. You know, it was great. Yeah, I mean, it's a great game. What's this? Bad Italian Job has more missions. I don't think I ever completed it. It was too hard. That got an 8 out of 10 overall. Truly exciting at times. It's Run's world's scariest. Very close. Ah yes, and that's coming up next. Tomb Raider. I remember this came out, and I'll tell you what, I'll tell you a little story. I took, as one of my first ever dates to the cinema, went to watch this. You know, she was, well, speaking retrospectively, she was fit, she had massive tits, and she was cool. I took her to the cinema. Halfway through the film, a cinema employee comes to see me and says, "It's your dad has been in an accident, he's fallen downstairs, he's gone to hospital." So I was like, oh shit, and I said to the lass, I said, "I've got to go, yada yada yada." I went to the entrance and all my mates are there. They'd come to ruin my date and say that. So, yeah, as you can imagine, I wasn't best pleased. The Roswell conspiracies, some great polygons, graphics here. Look at those bad boys. Cell shaded, I don't know what they are. I don't think that was good back in the day. Tintin, it's another game that just looks average. It looks, probably looked average in the day. Looks really poor now. Extreme Roller, got another one. It probably looked average in the day. Hasn't. Final Fantasy Spirits Within. Just to point out how good these graphics were. I think if you watch them now, they're probably dating a bit to that film. But if you compare these graphics to that, it was like a dream. It was like a one day I hope game graphics are this good. And I think game graphics have overtaken it to now. So it's crazy to think that. Name and Shame, Fear, Resident Evil, Desire, Aggression, what's all this? Oh, PlayStation 2. Oh yeah, because before it was just a PlayStation as magazine. They sell PlayStation 2 magazines as well. And Deus Ex in that, as you can see. And they're probably, yes, like some of the first games out on Project Eden, stuff like that. Silent Hill 2. Fat Bloke of Justice. A shit game then. The verdict. Dracula 2, you're charged with bringing bile to the very throats of those who play you. They will review and lives alone on top of a hill, shunning civilization, eating squirrels, pretending to be games, very serious offence, and a maximum sentence death. Oh, bloody hell. They're crushing it. I'll tell you what, yeah, I think the magazines, they used to be really cool back in the day. There's a lot going on. Now, these bits I used to love. It was like the top 5 of each genre. So top 5 shooters at that point was Quake 2. Great game. I remember first playing it. The graphics were awesome. I think, where did I play it on? The N64, I believe. Yeah, I played it on the 64. Then Alien Resurrection. Graphics were shite, but it was a cool, because it was Alien. Time Crisis I never liked. I never liked any arcade games. I never played Colony Wars. Is any good? A Medal of Honor, fantastic game. Still amazing today. And we'll stop this video at this point and we will continue in the next video. Now please comment if you'd like to see more of these. I've got to say lots more magazines and let's go through them in the timelines. And I'll see you in the next video.